Viktor Socceraid. What's going on? I think he's played 15 games for Arsenal and Sweden this season, and he scored in 2 of them.
I knew we shouldn't have got Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Like, I never get things right, so let's talk about it when I do.
Yeah, go on, let's get into it.
Gyökeres stinks. Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Uncensored with me, Adam McKola, and my mate, Joe Smith. How you doing, Joe? Good to see you.
I'm doing very well, thank you.
2 wins in a row and that?
2 wins in a row, 4 wins out of 6.
2 wins in a row and that?
Top of the league.
Yeah.
Not
we're
really.
not... I mean...
We're only 3 points off second.
You know what was funny, yeah? When we were reacting to the game on the Club Live. By the way, I love doing the Club Live and all those kind of things. But have you seen my reactions to the goals? It's like I want to grab someone and no one's grabbing me.
Yeah.
You need to celebrate those moments with United fans, not with people that don't care. It's always nice to rub it into a Liverpool fan's face, but you want to do that with a group of United. I just need someone to hug and hold.
A bit of camaraderie, don't you? Team
touch and
we were all jumping on each other.
Yeah, I was a little bit jealous watching that. You do need that moment of yes, lads, fucking yes, a little bit of man love. But after the game, I was like, I don't even want to look at the table. I don't want to think about that. It's all about Brighton. Let's beat Brighton, and then we'll start getting giddy. But then while I was saying that, I started to look at the table.
You can't,
and I was like,
it's impossible.
Well, we're 6 points off the top. We're 3 points off second. And you're like, oh, God. We've had loads of difficult games already this season. Like,
you know what? With Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Chelsea already this season.
Oh, we got...
Out of 8 games.
Yeah, Arsenal, Chelsea were at home, which is a problem. But we've been to the most difficult away games already.
Yeah.
But we just got to get on a run, man. Let's not get giddy. Let's not get carried away. But it was such a huge win. It was a huge... It would have been 10 years without a win there. And you just think of those moments and things like that. Like, Harry Maguire is up there with the Angels now.
Yeah.
John O'Shea.
It's locked in.
Diego Forlan, Rio Ferdinand.
Carlos Tevez.
Wayne
Tevez?
Rooney.
I think Tevez got a winner there.
At Anfield?
I think so. Did he not?
Rio's winner was at Old Trafford, I know that. Carlos Tevez? Was it a draw when Carlos Tevez scored there?
2007, 1-0. Carlos Tevez' first half winner gave Man United a priceless victory.
I forgot all about that one.
At title rivals Liverpool. That was in December 2007.
So we won the league 08.
Yeah.
Interesting. I forgot about that one. But yeah, it's just a big moment and a big win. And something we've deserved for so long. The away end was bouncing, man. You felt so delighted for all of those fans. Most of them have probably been to Grimsby and Brentford and all that, and seen the absolute mire. And a lot of them have probably been to the 8 or 9 games previous to that at Anfield where we didn't win. So yeah, it was a big win, and I think that kind of win can galvanise the dressing room. It can get everyone, on the same page, everyone moving in the right direction. But at the same time, I think it's easy for the squad and the 11 and the players to kind of stick to the system and stick to their instructions when you're playing Liverpool. Because, you know they're a better team than you. You know that, they're the champions. You go in there. Anfield's one of the most difficult stadiums to go to. So it's easy to stick to your tactics, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brighton's a big test. A real big test. You almost wanted it to be Sunderland now or something like that,
Yeah, something where you can just follow it up, consolidate. But we sort of did it the other way around, didn't we? Because if we'd have had Liverpool the first game after Brentford and then you win that, you'd be like, right, let's beat Sunderland. So we have won 2 in a, but we had it the more difficult way. And to get 2 in a row with the second one being Liverpool away is I don't think anyone really saw that.
And
coming.
to inflict their 4th defeat on a spin on them.
Yeah.
And we've all felt like 21 was coming for them.
Yeah.
And that's I know if it comes in April, you kind of go, that's a spanner in the works of their title. But it is.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden they would have felt invincible at the start of the season. They win 5 games. They didn't deserve to win 5 games, but they won them. Now all of a sudden it's, are these egos not working well together? Is Ekitike? Because he came on and just started shooting, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
like, I'm the man.
Yeah.
And I think
I'll show you for dropping me.
Everyone in that team feels like I'm the man.
Yeah.
When we had Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez, who obviously way superior, it was almost like they were the men together. And there it's like, no, I'm the man. No,
this is Mo Salah's team. No, I'm Ekitike. I play up front.
And then you look at their defence. Shocking.
Yeah. It's tricky stuff for them, isn't it?
But I was scared. When they equalise, you just go...
But I always think that makes it better.
Yeah.
Like the fact that of all the ways for it to, obviously, being 1-0 down and getting 2 would have been amazing. But in terms of like, we were in the lead for 80 plus minutes of that game, which is fantastic. Yeah. And also, we had a massive setback that really tested your mentality. And then we were the ones that pushed on and won the game. Like, every time the game was level, United scored within 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Like that's a pretty good, they took 70 odd minutes to get their goal back and we went, right, we need to score again. We've scored. Obviously, you couldn't just replicate that every single time, but I think that shows a lot of character, especially when
what a goal it was as well.
Oh, that is.
I thought Mbumo's was going in.
That is the assist of the season.
You know when
so
you
far.
See something hits,
yes, and it got a deflection, and it
that's going
like
in,
going
and
forward.
It's coming the other way.
Yeah, I thought the same.
It was. I thought, oh, that's going in, and then it didn't, and then Bruno's. By the way,
assist of the season so far, easily.
Most players take a touch, and rightly so. If he smashes that and he goes out for a throw-in or a goal kick, you go, for fuck's sake, take a touch. Just confidence of Bruno to just do that. And that's the beauty of him. And I did Saturday Social on Saturday, obviously.
Oh, we need to
have
talk
you
about
seen
this.
That?
What is going on?
I got so done over, didn't I?
So my
head was fuming.
Paul Machin
and Neve.
And Neve,
both great people.
And you had to pick a combined 11 because they love a combined 11.
So, no, it had to be. So, here's the Liverpool 11. What Man United players get into it?
Okay.
And I was like, well, at least one of De Ligt or Yarrow can get in.
Yeah.
And because on the last time I was on Saturday Social, I kind of beat the De Ligt drum. I thought, now I'm going to beat the Lenny Yarrow drum.
Fair.
So I got him in. I thought Mazraoui was a tap-in at right back.
Yeah.
Like, even if I went Delo, tap-in at right back because Frimpong isn't good, Conor Bradley isn't good.
Yeah. They're playing Szoboszlai out there.
And somehow they voted Conor Bradley and my head was starting to go, but I was like, well, I've got the Bruno Fernandes one in the bag, so let's just get there. And then for Bruno Fernandes to not get in,
Fernandes in it, they both picked McAllister.
My head went.
I could see.
I kept bringing it back up.
You were close to losing it.
And I had to remember, I'm on live TV. I want to do this show again.
I know.
And yeah, my head went a little bit. Just in a debate kind of way, not in a real kind of way. But so then for him to do that. And the only player that got in was Lenny Yarrow. The manager went, I've seen Saturday Social, Adam. Don't worry about this. I got you.
Yeah.
Drop Lenny Yarrow. I'll win the game.
I could do it without him. Yeah. That is mad though, the Bruno thing. Like McAllister is a decent 6.5 out of 10.
He's a very good player.
Functional, good player. He's in the Jordan Henderson mould. He's in that kind of like really good, but not amazing at anything. Bruno is an amazing player and has been for 5 years in a row.
5, 6, 7 years.
It's insane that he wouldn't get.
He's one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, he is. He literally is. And that assist, honestly.
I got in trouble for tweeting this, but I said Bruno Fernandes starts for most, if not every other Premier League team.
Yeah, he does.
He does, isn't it?
He starts for everyone. Who doesn't he start for?
Arsenal, he starts over Odegaard.
Yeah.
For me.
Easily. Odegaard's injured all the time anyway.
City without De Bruyne, he definitely starts for them. Liverpool, he starts for them, as we've just discussed. We don't need to go any further because...
No, clearly starts for...
the 3 best teams in the country. So, I just... Maybe we take him for granted sometimes as well. Like,
you look at City's lineup, he could go in for either Reinders or Foden, but certainly for Foden. The way Foden's been for the last 18
He's been better this season.
He has,
but
he's not Bruno Fernandes. And
I think managers love Bruno.
Drop Doku, put Foden on the left, put Bruno in the middle. Like, Bruno Fernandes would start for Man City if he was there, 100%.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Yeah, he is unbelievable.
It was a great win, man. And I'm buzzing for the manager as well.
Yeah,
he needed that.
It's the biggest one as well. And here's the other thing.
He's got wins at Etihad.
You look at all these other managers. Obviously, Van Gaal won there twice, I think.
Was the Rooney one Van Gaal as well?
I think Rooney and Wanfield were both Van Gaal. But since then, we've had Jose, Ten Hag. I think Rangnick played there and lost heavily, didn't he? Was that at home? I think
can't remember.
I think it was a 5-0. Solskjaer, Ten Hag, and now Amorim. None of them have won. It's such a differentiating result compared to everything else. And again, like I said, Brighton's going to be massive. Follow it up. But let's say we draw against Brighton, and then you lose against Forest. But then if you beat Tottenham, but win 3 in a row after that, you look back on that chunk of games and you go, actually, that's so much better than it had been.
We can't drop points against Brighton.
I mean,
I know we can because they're a very good team.
I think a draw isn't the end of the world.
Not at home. Not after that.
Let's win it.
Because it almost goes...
Yeah.
Can you imagine what Old Trafford would be like at the full-time whistle if we won
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how the other results will go, but we kind of sneak ourselves back into the top 5 or so,
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone feels a little bit better about how this season's going.
Well, if we look at some of the fixtures, so obviously you've got Chelsea, Sunderland. They're both ahead of us. They can't both win.
Yeah.
You've got Brentford, Liverpool. I think Brentford are below us, so that's obviously slightly less important. Then on Sunday, you've got Arsenal.
No, but that's still a difficult game for Liverpool.
Yeah, massively. You've got Arsenal, Palace, both ahead of us, both can't win. Tottenham are away at Everton, which again, you could easily see them dropping points. And City are away at Villa. And again, not easy whatsoever.
Villa back in form now as well, beat Spurs.
Yeah, exactly. Villa are only 1 point behind us. So a lot of the teams above us are either playing each other or have got very difficult games. You win that, I bet you're up to 6th, or maybe certainly 7th or 8th. So it's massive. I want to talk about strikers though, because I think 8 games in, we're just around a fifth of the way through the season. I feel like everyone wanted a striker this summer.
The big boys.
So I want to look at the following players because once again, Gyökeres is a rancid footballer. We can get into that in a minute. But you've got Sesko.
I'm never right about many things.
No, you
right about that clown.
You smashed it. You've got Ekitike. So here's the ones I'm talking about: Sesko, Ekitike, Woltemade, Isak, Gyökeres.
Woltemade, we're talking about him.
These are your 80 million plus euro strikers that have come in. I think we should not necessarily rank them, but Liverpool have bought too many.
I think Ekitike is the one.
I think he might be.
I think he's class.
Yeah, I think
I
he's
really
good.
do think he's class. And did you see one of his mates? It's almost becoming like Garnacho's brother kind of thing. One of his mates posted a thing, didn't he, where it was like, when Ekitike doesn't start, Liverpool lose. And see, that's what I mean. If that's seeping into the dressing room, we know what that's like. It's not good.
No.
It's not good for that, and I just hope it's all going to start.
People say, "Oh, it doesn't matter that stuff." It does a bit,
It does matter.
Yeah,
it does. And if you're on the pitch and you're like, "Wow, if Isak scores, I'm not starting next week, so fuck him. I'm going to shoot."
Yeah, well, yeah, and it might cross your mind. You can't assume that every footballer is just this angelic. Whatever's right for the team, I'll do it. Like you said, also, I could square it. Or if I shoot myself, he's not playing next week, and I am.
Also, do you think when Ekitike was signed, because at that point, it seemed like either or, right?
Yeah, the Isak stuff had gone quite quiet, hadn't it?
And it felt like Isak's not going to leave now because Newcastle's replacement for him has gone to Liverpool, vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think he thought, they're not signing Isak, I'm sound? And then once they did, he's like, hold on a minute.
There has to be something in that.
Like, you told me this wasn't happening, or, something like that.
There has to be something in that, because if you're an £85 million striker, or €85 million, whatever he cost, you can't imagine you're going to be replaced by a bigger and better striker that same summer, because that, in the history of football, has never happened. No one has ever gone 85 million number 9, 120 million number 9. So you can't assume as if you're Ekitike that's going to happen. You're trying to think of an example.
The only one that sprung to mind, and it's not 2 strikers, was when Real Madrid broke the record for Kaká and then signed Ronaldo. But again, but 2 very different players.
It's a 10 and a winger or a 10 and a striker. It's mad that happened. I think Ekitike probably thought, I'm sorted here now. They're spending this money on me. They're not going to bring.
And he starts the season off scoring, I think 3 and 3, was on fire.
Yeah, he's really good.
I really like Ekitike.
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty good player. But that is playing an issue at Anfield. I think the too many big heads, not enough of a team, all that kind of thing. The defence looks shambolic. I do like Ekitike though.
And the thing as well, obviously, they lost 2 attackers last year. Obviously, what happened with Jota is awful. And then they sold Darwin Núñez. So to bring 2 attackers in isn't crazy. You replace it. And Diaz left as well, so that's 3. So they brought in Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak. But the thing with Jota that was so good is he'll play up front if you want him to. He'll play on the left. He'll play on the right. Well, I don't feel like that's the case with Isak and Ekitike. I think they both want to be down the middle. And Gakpo's been their best attacker. So where do they all play? And
they knew their role.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Now everyone's being bought and it's like, I'm going to be a starter. Wirtz is like, I'm 120 million, I'm going to be a starter.
Yeah.
Isak's like, I'm going to be a starter. Ekitike is, I'm going to be a starter. Salah. Then you got Gakpo and all these. It's good problems to have, but it's a problem for them right now.
Yeah, it is. When you're winning, it's a good problem. When you're losing, it's not. Obviously, then you've got Woltemade at Newcastle.
Made a great start. I thought his goal against Brighton was tidy. I didn't know much about him before he arrived. He looks like a good player, but Newcastle don't look like the team that they were at the moment, do they?
No. They keep losing.
Elanga's
he
been
keeps
real
scoring,
poor
they
for
keep
them.
losing. Yeah, Elanga's been really poor. I think Woltemade as well is the opposite of the Newcastle problem. He's their only striker. He's the only thing that resembles like a go and play every week number 9. So politically, he is so much safer and more settled than anyone else. He looks like a good player, though. The other one, obviously, before we get to Sesko, is Viktor Socceraid. What's going on? I think he's played 15 games for Arsenal and Sweden this season, and he scored in 2 of them.
Yeah, he had a stinkfest for Sweden, didn't he? Playing against
Stinkfest 5,000.
Faroe Islands or something like that. Yeah. Absolute shambles. Jesus Christ. I knew we shouldn't have got Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Like, I never get things right, so let's talk about it when I do.
Yeah, go on, let's get into it.
Gyökeres stinks. He stinks. He's got the touch of a donkey.
Yeah.
He looks a bit chubs.
What is that about? He does a bit. He isn't.
He's not.
He looks like
he's like Lampard. Remember Lampard looked a bit fat, but then he took his shirt off and he's like ripped.
Yeah, some players just look a bit chubby, but they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He should wear, like, I was thinking this, you know how everyone goes, oh yeah, he looks like he's wearing Timberlands when he's playing.
Yeah.
Timberland should bring out a football boot, you know.
Just for him?
No, you know why I thought about this so hard, yeah? I even
Have you got
ChatGPT to boot
this. Have they got the sort of brown leather padding round the top, round the ankle? And they're not high tops, are they?
Let me find it, man. Me and my mate were talking the other day.
Timberland boots with studs on. God's sake. Pull it back a bit towards you. There you go. Look at those bad boys.
But Timberland should bring out some boots, man, and pay someone £1 million to wear them.
Well, like Harry
Socceraid.
Kane Skechers.
Yeah, I'd rather wear Timberland boots than Sketcher boots.
Yeah.
Timberland, I'll be your creative director. Let me know, man. We'll get it sorted. But yeah, he stinks. He's going to be a flat track bully. He's going to score goals against Leeds and that. But when they need him to score, he's not going to score. And he's very lucky at the moment that Arsenal are playing well and winning games. Because if they start relying on him, they've had it. I don't think he's good enough. I'm glad we didn't touch that.
I know all top teams, Real Madrid used to rely on Ronaldo, Barca used to rely on Messi, we used to rely on Ronaldo or Rooney or Van Persie, whatever. But I think when the fewer things you rely on, the more likely that is to dry up. So, like, if Haaland gets injured, I think he scored 11 goals this season. The next highest is 1 for City. Obviously, I think so. I think he can keep that up. I think Haaland can keep that record up all season. We've seen him do it. But if he gets injured and he's not playing, that would be my worry not worry because I don't want him to win the league, but that would be the thing. Arsenal, I think they've got like a massive percentage of their goals from set pieces. It's harder for that to dry up because you've got 7 men in the box trying to do it. But if for some reason people figure that out or they stop scoring from set pieces, that would be my worry with them. I think the one thing Liverpool do have is once they find a formula for it, you've now got probably 3 or 4 players in that team that could get 20 goals on any given season. I just hope they don't work it out in the meantime and Arsenal are 10 points clear by the time they do. Because I think those 2 teams are a little bit focused on one thing. The final player is Benjamin Sesko.
Big Benj.
Who I weirdly think that cameo against Liverpool was the best he's looked technically of any game so far. Some of the touches,
good against Sunderland
little
as well.
Flicks around the corner. What do you make of Big Ben?
I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I was shocked he didn't start. I thought the team selection pre-kickoff was mental. Mental. I was like, what is this? Yeah. I didn't even want to watch the game.
Jay was upset.
My head had gone. And luckily, Mbumo scores after a minute, and it's like, oh, thank fuck for that. It's all perfect.
What a team selection.
No, but like that's the thing. You have to give him credit for that because we were all discussing before. It's Maguire or Delete. It's Bruno or Mount. It's this or that. And he went, here's all 4 of them in the same fucking team. How about that? And it worked to a T. Like what he was doing and what they were trying. We've seen Jamie Carragher break down the throw-ins and all that kind of thing. I thought that was a really good insight into what the manager drilled into the team. I thought even Mason Mount was so good. But on Benjamin Sesko, I was surprised to not see him start in that game. But when he came on as a sub, he did exactly what we need him to do. It was a little pressure valve. Just relieved the pressure every now and then, kept the ball. He looks awkward. And you think, he hasn't got that under control, but he does. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he has that awkwardness about him, but he does constantly bring the ball down and bring others into play. I thought some of his one-time passing was very good as well. His short, sharp, one-off passing. Have you seen that clip of Gyökeres trying to flip the ball around the corner and he nearly does his ACL? It's like Sesko doesn't look like that when he does those little things, which I like. He'll score against Brighton.
Oh, I hope so.
He'll score against Brighton. Because you know what it is? One of the things as well, he scored 2 in 2. He's just started going. Like, you can't drop him now. Don't drop him now. And he did drop him. And he came on and he still had an influence in the game. Yeah. And I think that means his confidence is still going to, it's building. We've won at Anfield. Boom, he's standing in front of the thing. And what I noticed as well, I think Bruno said it, United did that social clip where everyone was walking in
the next
after
day.
The game, and he was like, who do you think? And Bruno didn't really commit to a man of the match. He just kept listening after players he thought did well. And he was like, Sesko was great when he come on. Yeah. And like, a lot of people watching the game wouldn't have thought Sesko was great. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying I'm kind of the same. Like, I'm not saying I know more than anyone else because I'm in the same boat. But like, it just keeps him. And then I saw when they were clapping the crowd in the away end, like Bruno went up to him and was like talking in his ear, like, bro, like. I think Bruno's good for stuff like that. But I think Sesko would have kept his confidence building, kept it going. And I think he starts against Brighton and I think he scores. But yeah, his all-round play is very good. And that's something that I didn't think he had.
It's great.
I think it's just an assumption you make of big, tall lads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like he can't control it.
No, there's no chance. But like we said with Ekitike, with Woltemade, with Isak, maybe as well because he's quite tall. Maybe Sesko doesn't have the touch of Ekitike involved, but you're seeing taller guys be able to do a little bit. They're never going to be messy on the ball, but they're functioning good footballers. Nice to be positive though, isn't it?
It's so good, man.
It's lovely.
I'm buzzing,
Yeah.
Like I'm absolutely buzzing. It's one of my favourite. Well, it's the best result in ages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beating them, like, especially when they're this good.
Yeah.
And 21 is coming. Yeah, but for who?
Call an ambulance.
For who?
Right, Adam, it's a short one today.
Yeah, sorry, man. It's
okay.
We're a bit. Wait, what's going on? I got 100% off.
That's free. 100% off.
Sorry, I was booking an Uber doing that, but it's because I'm in Manchester for PokerStars Open, which is going on right now. If you want to play some poker with us, come down and play some. You're going to come to the party on Saturday, I hope.
I'll be there on Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, United beat Brighton. We go to the PokerStars party.
Sounds exciting.
We get
also
smashed.
Shorter Uncensored, but we're going to be getting more of you on the channel today because you're going to be with me tomorrow night for Paddock Live as well, aren't you? So
yes, I'll be on Paddock Live. We'll be on Off the Bar.
On the preview.
Yo,
it's the Joe and Adam week.
Getting your money's worth.
Forget Joe and Jay. It's Joe and Adam right now.
Yeah, Jay, don't come back. How about that?
Well,
where is he? Tenerife?
Yeah.
He's in Tenerife that way. Don't come back, Jay.
Right.
Just stay on holiday forever. No, I don't mean that. I love you, Jay. Please come back quick.
Yeah. We're panicking. We're already panicking. Uncensored's half as long as it normally is. I don't know what's going on. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been Uncensored.
Yeah, that's it.
We'll see you in a bit.